So my first startup was Cosmobutler, which was a marketplace for home services, also a digital business model. The thing was, I started out not knowing anything about digital. So I had experience in the corporate world, I had experience in business modeling, in venture building as well, in over 50 projects, but not in the digital world. So what do? You try to find ingredients, you try to find colleagues that basically compensate for the strengths that you don't have. So in my case, I had a co-founder, a technical co-founder, but I was missing skills, for example, in design, in user experience, in validation, or also in marketing. So what do you do as a startup? If you don't find founders, or if you don't have founders that fit the profile, you either look for freelancers or you look for agencies, trying usually to work as best as you can with the resources. The problem was that I had huge issues with agencies. I think we redid the website like 5 times or something, always with a new agency. Why? Because we developed the website, then we'd want to continue developing the business model, and then the agency would tell us, well, you didn't tell us all these things from the beginning, so now we have to redo the whole thing. Every time it was a huge cost. We're talking like 50, 100K plus every time. And you as a founder are frustrated because you say, well, I'm not a technical expert. That's why I'm bringing you guys in. So why wouldn't you tell me this ahead of time, or tell me what the things are that I should take into account or be careful about? And then, of course, I can tell you everything you do. But if you don't moderate me, if you don't guide me through this process, if you just do what I tell you, then I have no chance. And so this is exactly what happened to us. And this is actually why I got a lot of my learning from. They redid the website a lot of the times. They redid the marketing campaigns a lot of the times. We redid the designs. And it was basically just drawing like on luck a lot of the times. And so the last episode actually was on my birthday. This was, I think it was like 8 years ago. It was on my birthday. My co-founder had actually just left the day before. I was on the phone with an agency that was supposed to take over the technical development. And they told me, well, the way it is right now, you're going to have to spend about 100K. You're not going to go live on time, which we had explained to investors and to other stakeholders. And yeah, if you want to do it, you want to get going on it now, but it's going to take 3 to 6 months. And this is one of the huge pains I had as a founder. And this is one of the huge pains that I saw that a lot of other founders have, also in later stages. And so what it comes down to is I hated the mercenary approach of agencies and also freelancers, that they go for the deal, they get basically the contract, but they do exactly what you tell them. Yet they miss to ask you about the why, about the vision, about where this is going to go long term. In the short term, this might seem okay, but if you want to develop your business model down the road, it doesn't work. And then you end up hitting roadblocks, you end up spending a lot of money, and your product doesn't get to where you want to go. And this is exactly the reason why I founded Beworks. I wanted to alleviate all those pains. The frustration was big enough that I said, you know what, the next thing I do is exactly this. I don't want to be an agency. I want to come in basically as a full-fledged partner. And this is also why at Beworks we come in as equity partners in a startup as a service program. And we bring in all the ingredients to help you succeed, not because we make money in the short term, but only because we make money if you succeed, if your equity is worth something down the road. And down the road is not down the road 6 months, but it's down the road in 2 years plus. And that's why we are the way we are today.